Hello, everyone. I am Janine Davis of James Davis and Associates. I believe everyone can succeed and be happy with the right encouragement, inspiration, and motivation. I'm here to provide some of that with today's confidence tip of the day. That tip is you don't have to hit rock bottom to start improving. I know programs like AA and NA and those types of 12-step programs that work amazingly well say that sometimes addicts can't start improving. They can't make a change until they've hit rock bottom. And that may be true for them, and we're not going to change that at all. But if you are just a regular person dealing with issues in life, you do not have to hit rock bottom in order to make a change. You don't have to go there. You don't have to lose it all. You don't have to fail at everything. You don't have to be a crumbling mess on the floor in order to start making improvements in your life. You don't have to fall apart. You don't have to be completely torn down in order to start making the changes that you know are necessary to make your life better. Instead, you can start improving today simply because you want to. You can start improving today because it's time to make changes. I am working on getting into better physical condition. I'm not going to wait until I have a heart attack. I'm not going to wait until my cholesterol numbers are out of control. Instead, I'm starting improvements today based on where I am today. You can begin today to create the life that you want tomorrow. You can begin today to go for your dreams. So you've always dreamed of having a clean house, getting straight A's in school, being the best employee at your company, being the best employer possible. You can start doing that today. You don't have to wait until you flunked out of school to decide, hey, I'm going to study better. Hey, I'm going to use new techniques to help me learn. You don't have to do any of that. You don't have to wait until your spouse divorces you, your children aren't speaking to you anymore, your parents hate you, and all of that kind of stuff in order to start being better at your personal relationships. You don't have to do it that way. You can start doing those improvements today. Today can be the day you start studying differently and better. Today can be the day that you start being more compassionate and kind with your family. Today can be the day you start showing up on time for work, working the entire day, and being a good employee, a good coworker. Today can be the day that you start being a better boss, a better employer, a better entrepreneur. Start doing the things that you know you need to do to improve in those areas. Why wait for everything to fall apart? That doesn't make sense. In fact, that makes it harder for you to get from where you are to where you're going to be one day. Start improving where you are right now. Don't wait for the world to collapse. Don't run around like Chicken Little. The sky is falling, the sky is falling. You don't have to do that. You can start improving today. Where you are right now can be where you start improving. Don't wait for the world to collapse. Don't wait for things to get worse. If it's worth doing, if improvements are needed, start making those improvements today. Start today to improve. Don't wait for everything around you to fall apart. And it just makes sense. Think about it. If you're waiting for everything around you to crumble, to fall apart, if you're waiting until you flunk out of school to start studying better, to start doing your assignments on time, you flunked out of school. You may not get back into the school you were in. It may be impossible to get into another school. That doesn't make sense. Start improving your study habits now while you're a C student, while you're a B student. It makes it much easier to get to A student if you're starting from C or B than if you're starting from F. If you have problems in your family relationships, start today looking at counseling, reading books to make you a better person so that you can be a better family member. If work is your area, don't wait until you got fired and then do better on your next job. Start today to do better with this job. If you're an entrepreneur and you're not treating your employees properly, you're not doing right by your clients, start today with the improvements. Don't wait until everything falls apart, your business is bankrupt to start improving. Start where you are and move to where you want to be. Use yesterday as a foundation for today. Then today can be your foundation for tomorrow. It's much easier if your foundation is 1 inch high to grow it to 12 inches than if your foundation is under the ground, it's in a hole. Start today. Do not wait for rock bottom to start doing the improvements that you know you need to make in your personal life, in your professional life, in your spiritual life, whatever, wherever you need to start making improvements, start making them now. Do not wait for everything to fall apart. There's no reason to do that, and it doesn't make sense. So let today be the day that you start making the improvements you need to make right now, okay? Now, if you need more tips, tricks, and ideas on how to create the confidence you need to succeed, head on over to Janine'sWorld.com. Hit the Creating Confidence tab. There are all kinds of resources, articles, books, planners. Everything you need is right there for you. I've even included a contact form at the bottom of the page. So if you want to get in touch with me directly, hit the contact form, fill it out. I'll get in touch with you and we can work together to create the confidence you need to succeed, okay? And I'll see you next time with another confidence tip of the day. Bye, everybody.